Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dagon 30 here, and today I want to show you something new. It's a new Cinebench program by Maxon. It's Cinebench 2026. It just came out a couple of days ago, so yeah, it's New Year's Eve right now, so yeah, it came out the 29th. So I've already ran some tests on it myself a little bit, and it seems pretty cool actually. It's supposed to simulate the more real effect of running your games and programs and stuff like that instead of overstressing your system. At least that's the way I took it. And what's cool about this is it lets you run your GPU, then you have your CPU multi-threads, CPU single core, and CPU single thread. So it added the GPU aspect to it. So I went ahead and did this multi-thread one right here. And now, they did have a new scoring base, so just like a lot of the other stuff, you have to start over from scratch on knowing what the top is. Another thing I noticed too is if you look here, this was my previous score right here. It actually goes up and down in accordance to the rankings right here. I know some people are like to chase the benchmarks and get as high as they possibly can, but it's kind of cool that you can see this in real time as it goes. So as you see the numbers change here, it's going to go up and down. So let's see. Let's see if it goes up and down. Now, mind you, I'm not running at full capacity here because I'm streaming, not streaming, but I'm recording the video at the same time. So, but I noticed on the temperatures when I ran Cinebench 23 mostly, my temperatures would run right around 79 degrees Celsius, sometimes 80. With my undervolt slash overclock for my CPU, I'm running the 9950 X3D, as you can see up here. It also tells you other things that you're running. And yeah, it's pretty good actually. I do enjoy this a lot. It is. So I imagine the more people that are on it, because when I first tried this the other day, when it first came out, there was a lot less competition. But now that a lot of the true people that run overclock and they want to get the highest score possible, I imagine I don't really like to stress my system out to the max like that and take the chance of burning things out, especially with as much, with how much things cost nowadays. Oh, see, there it goes. It went up a notch right there. Then, as you can see, my previous run was at 9,273. And that's that one right there. So if I stop this, and then I go to GPU and start that. Now, there's my previous GPU run. I got 152,056. Now, I am running a 5090 Astral, and so that's the top consumer card, I guess, other than like the workstation one. But this one tends to, what it does is it kind of ignores the CPU as much as it can and does straight off the chips from your GPU. So it kind of lets you measure how that's going. And I kind of like that. And it's barely stressing my GPU out. I run idle right around 37 to 42 degrees, depending on what I'm doing. At gaming, I run right around 59 to 64 on high settings, and I'm barely pushing 44 degrees. I look here on my case. My case here has a temperature gauge right here, screen, and I matched it up with my Xenon Edge here, and it's pretty accurate on both things, right around 46 degrees now. And yeah, I mean, I like it. I like how they stress that it does simulate more of a world effect rather than overstressing your system, like I said earlier. And if you click on how we measure, I'm going to go ahead and kind of interrupt this a little bit. It tells you exactly how they measure it right here. CPU, multiple threads, the CPU single core, CPU single thread, and GPU. So for GPU, it says the GPU text executes the same Cinebench render scene on the graphics processor instead of the CPU. Depending on the architecture and capabilities of the installed GPU, this can result in significant higher performance compared to CPU-based rendering. So yeah, it looks like Maxon stepped up their game a little bit, decided to add a GPU to the Cinebench thing, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. My final thoughts, I do like it. While I do use OCCT and a few other benchmarks, I never really liked how it does stress your system out. This one seems to be a little bit nicer to it. They want to simulate actual use rather than stressing. I mean, I would still use the other ones also because I think it shows a little more accuracy, like HW info and all that. But yeah, I think I'm going to pretty much replace Cinebench 23 and use 26 now. So the only thing I find kind of weird, and it might be a me case, is when I downloaded it, and that made me unpack it, and then I went here and I clicked on it, and I tried to make an extension out here, but it wouldn't let me do that yet. So that might have been a me thing. It might be something going on with my download. So, but other than that, guys, that's the new Cinebench 2026. Let me know what you think about it. It was free. Went on the Maxim website. They were advertising it because it's their new prettiest thing. And make sure you like and subscribe if you want to be part of a positive community to help each other out with PC stuff and gaming and all that. Yeah, feel free to join in, subscribe, and drop me a message or two. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later, and have a happy New Year's.